Hello, and welcome to the very first episode of League of Legends Lessons from a Bronze Player. Man, that's a mouthful. Anyways, this first episode, I'm bringing you to not play ranked if. It's basically suggestions for when you shouldn't play ranked. So let's get started.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
Number 1. Do not play ranked if you do not have an hour free of interruption, right? That sounds so simple, and yet people have to go to work and they queue up for rank, or their mom told them to do something and then they don't do it, thinking, oh, I can play this rank game and do it after. And then, mom's like, Jimmy, I told you to do this. And then you got an AFK in the middle of your freaking rank game. Priorities, people. Priorities. Number 2. Do not play ranked if you're under the influence or sleep deprived. I loathe these people that come into Champ Select and like, oh my gosh, I'm so wasted. Or I haven't slept for 16 hours straight. And I'm just like, why did you think this was a good idea to play ranked? I mean, you're not at your best. You're not 100%. So why are you playing ranked? Don't be that guy or gal, okay? Because if you are, I secretly hate you. Number 3, do not play ranked if you zone out in Champ Select. And that follows up with number 2, because you know what? If you're under the influence, you're probably not paying attention. You need to pay attention in Champ Select, because if you don't, you end up with 2 supports and no jungle. It's happened before. It's happened. I secretly hate you if you don't pay attention in Champ Select. Because you know what else happens? Somebody calls a role, and then they have janky summoners, and then you're like last pick, and then you pick a role that's already taken because you're just looking at their summoners and not paying attention to the chat. And once again, there's no jungler. Number 4, do not play rank if you're toxic. If you are toxic, I feel like you take the game too seriously. League of Legends is a game. Games are meant to be fun. If you're not having fun, don't play the game. Okay? I get it. Rank is for the tryhards. But because you're so toxic, you're making someone else play worse. You are not helping the team. Okay? In fact, you are impairing your team. Also, while you're so busy being toxic, guess what's happening?
You have been slain.
You're getting ganked and you die because you're typing, and then you got your spell thingies in your chat box and you're like, oh, I was typing because you're so bad. No, you're toxic. You're bad. Stop it. Number 5. Super, super duper important. If you cannot put your ego aside and listen, don't play ranked. Don't do it. Don't be that guy or gal. Okay? Here's the story. A sad story. I don't want to call it a funny story, because this is sad. My jungle told my Fizz mid, be careful. I've played the Fizz into Wukong matchup, and it was rough, and it did not end well for me. Fizz was like, oh, don't worry, I main Fizz. I got this. Fizz gives up.
First blood.
Fizz proceeds to feed. Fizz blames the Leona support. Right? Like, dude, it's not even time for me to start roaming yet, but you're gonna blame me because you're feeding? Huh? Okay. And then the whole team eventually starts blaming me for not engaging. Granted, I get it. I'm a Leona. They expect for me to engage and be aggressive, but I'm not gonna fight that team comp. Look on your screen. In choke points. They continuously wanted to fight that team in choke points. So the best I can do for you, I'm going to give you an ulti and I'm going to peace out, okay? And I told them that. Like, I'm not taking those bad fights. I died so many times because once I was like, you know what? They're toxic. They're not going to listen. It's over. I took 3 bad fights and it did not go well for us. Like, I all in took 3 bad fights that they wanted me to take. At max, per fight, we got 2 people. And we didn't get the ones that could split push, severe, Wukong. Yeah, didn't end well. Number 6, do not play ranked if you are a supreme one-trick pony. What do I mean by that? If you go into Champ Select and you're like mid or feed, topper feed, and then you only play one champ in that role, I secretly hate you. Don't be that guy or gal that's like, I only play Katarina mid. Really? That's all you play? She's banned now. So what are you gonna play? Uh, I don't have anything else. You're useless. Dodge. In fact, play Team Builder. If you're gonna be that supreme one-trick pony, play Team Builder, okay? You get your champ, you get your role, and then you can still continue to feed. Because you're probably gonna do it anyway. Number 7. Do not play ranked if you're on tilt. I understand that sometimes you don't realize you're on tilt. It's happened to me before. I had a long taxing game, but I played well in the game, and then I go into another one, and then halfway through, I'm realizing I'm on tilt because I'm doing stupid mistakes because that game stuck with me. It's like I have to make things happen because I don't want to repeat. I don't want to lose or throw a game. And what ends up happening is you do stupid stuff. So it's okay if you don't know you're on tilt, but if you know full damn well you are on tilt, I secretly hate you. Okay? Don't be that guy or gal that's like in the game. I'm like, oh guys, I'm sorry. I'm still on tilt. Oh, you still on tilt? Okay. So you just gonna come into my game and feed because you won't tilt. Alright. Number 8. Do not play ranked if your internet is shitty. More shittier than usual. If your internet is more shittier than usual, do not play ranked. I don't think that's right. This is a grammar lesson, okay? Alright. I'll get my past participles together. So you people with Comcast, and you know Comcast likes to fuck you in. This is very graphic. I'm gonna put the disclaimer. You know Comcast likes to give it to you good. Don't play ranked. Play something else. Test your internet connection. Make sure everything's okay. Alright? Because if you don't, I secretly hate you. Don't be that guy or gal who does that. And lastly, do not play ranked if you haven't played in a while. No lie, I had a game where the bands were Mumu, Lee Sin, and I can't remember the other one. But I'm just like, hey, season 3 called. They want their bands back. Anyways, these are my tips for situations where you shouldn't play rank. If I forgot anything, let me know in the comments. And if you like the video, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, all that jazz, because it lets me know if I'm doing something right. Or, you can dislike the video. That lets me know that I'm doing something wrong. Alright, thank you. Oh, shit. I have to end this. Oh, I'm so sick. Oh my gosh, where's the end button? This is gonna be another derp for the... Oh, there it is.